Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Night Football.
We're live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is a round 2 match between Hawthorn and Sydney. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I'm going with the Hawks. They look the stronger side on paper, but the game isn't played on paper, of course. This might be closer than a lot of people think.
Thanks, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin.
The second-place Hawks took on the first-place Swans in round 22 2012 at the SCG, with both sides looking to bed down a home qualifying final. The Swans burst out of the blocks, leading by 38 points at one stage in the second quarter. The Hawks cut the margin to just 5 by the long break, and the second half was an epic. The lead changed hands several times in the last quarter, including Ryan O'Keefe putting the Swans 5 points up at the 27-minute mark. But 2 goals in the last 90 seconds to Sean Burgoyne and Brad Sewell got the Hawks over the line, 15-12 to 14-11.
A great game in prospect as we get underway.
Meek wins it down. Nash gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Day, Meek runs onto it. Newcomb will be important as always. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
They should be on the board with a goal.
It looks a good kick. It is. They've got the first.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Hawks on the board first. Grundy with the tap. Warner, Mills.
Is anyone home?
McDonald is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Swans have opened their account. Grundy slaps it out. Mills. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? McCartan.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
The umpire whistles for a ball up. Grundy wins the tap. Warner leading from the front. Mills. The Swans are good with their hands. Rowbottom. Grundy out of the congestion. Heaney hunting the footy.
Neat little worm burner. Who's got the wheels?
Roses. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Grundy wins the tap. Rowbottom.
Scrimshaw takes an excellent grab.
Clever kick. Good work rate. In no hurry here. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Newcomb.
That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Tidy ball.
Day. It sits, and he's in business.
D'Ambrosio.
Heaney, desperate to win it back. Feeling the heat. Newcomb intercepts the hand pass. Quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. They're moving the footy well here. Butler.
The fans will be happy to see this.
Great tackling technique there. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb, they might be caught out on the turnover. Mills, McInerney, terrific tackle. We've got another stoppage. Meek showing his skills. Day. Can he hit a target? Goulden. That's good work rate. Sends them inside 50 again. Warner is hard to beat one-on-one.
Straight in front, should not miss.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
The Hawks are struggling to transition the footy.
Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
He's already got one. Now he's got two.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Cleary farms it out. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. McCartan can't mark. He's drawn a crowd. And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Day runs to 40 and hammers it home.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The margin's back to just a point. The big men fly. Mills.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Who's front and centre?
Ward, you have to be tough to play this game. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Meek with a deft tap. Day.
Big tackle laid. Neither side able to clear the footy.
Meek wins it. McKenzie on the same page as his ruck. Malikan is a rock in defence. What can they build here? Rosas has found some space. The Swans showing some good signs early. Mills on a lead.
That's a well-placed kick.
Can't take it. McInerney.
Bouncing ball.
Mills crunching tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Grundy showing his skills. Rowbottom. Ward leads his opponent. D'Ambrosio. Impey can go back and put them in front.
To finish off the good work.
This would give them a real lift, but he's pushed it wide.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Lloyd to bring it in. Rowbottom in the clear. Normally delivers. Blakey with a chance to run. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Grundy in the clear on centre wing. Probing ball. Goulden can keep it moving. They've picked their way through. McDonald, dangerous to leave on his own. The defence is disorganised. Curnow marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Opportunity for a check side here.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. McDonald with a deft tap. Warner, Cleary, trying to find a path. Day is cool under pressure.
Joel must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Doesn't often waste it. They've given it back. Cops some unwanted attention.
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Joel gets his hand to it. Day, McKenzie. Ward squeezes the kick. D'Ambrosio loves the hard stuff. Rosas gets to it first. Kicks to space. Wicks swoops. Under pressure. Detoli. Heaney on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
This should be a formality. No! He's left the fiberglass wobbling, and that is a poor miss.
You have to wonder how paid professionals can miss those sorts of goals.
Back into play. Scrimshaw, all on his own. Good kick. Amon, working hard and being rewarded. The Swans, guarding the corridor. Ward, marks on centre wing. Takes the safe option. They might be out here. Knew where the help was. Ward, D'Ambrosio. He's made a hot start to this match.
It's loose inside the 50.
Good thinking and good execution too.
What's he got on offer?
That's skillful. Day wins it back. Great mark.
Deer
Has got loose. McKenzie, D'Ambrosio. Some indirect ball movement here.
Wicks runs onto it.
Couldn't burst through. D'Ambrosio, good tackle. Handballs it to nobody. The Swans have started well. Joel intercepts, lowers the eyes. They've opened them up here. Hardwick,
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
we've got a whistle. Umpire's ball.
Meat
Wins the tap. Day,
He's been dispossessed.
Nash pounces. Ward, he should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Amati,
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
they might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Meat
Slaps it out. Day, Ward, under pressure.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
McInerney,
They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Rosas, this is good footy. The Swans look well drilled. Honours the lead. Alarm bells are ringing. They've got them on the overlap. Amati is a beacon in that forward line.
Just about a certainty.
He's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
The Hawks are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Swans have well and truly got the jump now. Meat wins the tap. Nash, Ward, Day. Good build-up. Manages to get off a handball.
When one tackle just won't do. No way through there, and they'll reset.
The two big men do battle. Ward, can he hit a target? They've got it deep. That's great play.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Deer
Has his first.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Nash, the midfield battle so important. Lewis with an opportunity. Uses the non-preferred. Which way will it bounce? McInerney, ever reliable. McDonald got to the right position and hung on. Good-looking kick. Amati
pushes into space and receives the footy.
in no man's land. And we'll have a throw in. Detoli.
The Swans are looking sharp so far. You can see they set themselves to start strongly for this game.
Meek smashes it out of there. Day. Nash absorbs the pressure.
They're tackling with venom today.
Meek gets his hand to it. Ward, Butler, Day. Can he find a teammate? Cleary onto it in a flash. It's a hot footy. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Day leading from the front. Ward. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Meek wins the tap. Day gets his kick despite the heat. Butler working hard and presenting well. McDonald, no one's gone near him and he could make them pay.
Going at his second.
That's offline, didn't really give it a chance.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Blakey with the footy. Quality delivery by foot.
Short pass looks good.
McInerney met solidly.
It's not a fair fight. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Day has drifted forward and marked.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
Marks inside 50 and work their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
They've split 8 goals for the term. Both defences are under pressure.
Meek with the tap. Just shoveled it out. Delivers to centre half forward. McDonald had it and lost it. McInerney, row bottom, in the right spot. This is good ball movement.
What's he got on offer?
Drives it deep. Punched away. McInerney couldn't get an effective disposal. Scrimshaw. Warner gathers. Almost threw it out. Nash. Newcomb closed him down. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. McDonald wins it. Row bottom. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two big men do battle. Row bottom. Cleary. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
You'll have to earn your kicks today.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Meek punches it out of the ruck. Day. Butler.
What can he do with it?
Scrimshaw with a chance to relieve the pressure. Probing ball. Curnow went bang.
He'll feel that one.
Great tackling technique there. Meek with a deft tap. Day. Newcomb. Butler by hand. They've worked it well. He'll work all day. Meek getting involved. McDonald! That's a big play.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
The Hawks by a kick. The two big men do battle. Warner, it's a tough game.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Good ruck work. Warner gathers on the half volley. Goulden. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? McCartan.
They're tackling with great intent.
The Swans are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Row bottom. Warner. Cleary. Through the centre square he goes. Well played. McLean. They've got time to put the kettle on. Amati looking to equalise, and that's a good kick. Scores level.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
They've got 10 between them, and we're not yet at quarter time. The two big men do battle. Campbell knew the tackle was coming. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Joel smashes it out of there.
Like Batman and Robin.
D'Ambrosio. Day. Under pressure. Ward.
He's made a bright start.
And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Normally delivers. D'Ambrosio
takes an excellent grab.
Ginnivan pulls the trigger, perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Blakey to bring it back in. Good work rate. That's a useful ball. The kick is precise. Waiting for someone to come at him. Warner works hard to present. Doesn't often waste it. He's normally better than that.
What's he got on offer?
The Hawks look sharp early. Hill in the centre square. Chol, Day, Deer knew where the help was. McDonald.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Clean pickup. Warner can run with the footy. Good luck catching him. This is promising. Showing some dare. McDonald.
He's taken a beauty.
Searching kick. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Can they get something going? Blank. Ward. Solid tackle. Kicks to space.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Nash. He's gone. McDonald
runs onto it.
He's besieged. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Grundy showing his skills. Warner. Wicks.
That's commitment to the cause.
We've got another stoppage. Meat with a deft tap. Newcomb. Day running in support. Ward picking their way through. Watson
marks it centre half forward. Tidy ball.
Ginnivan panicked under pressure. Ineffective kick. Warner. Jordan has a vice-like grip. That's skillful.
Scrimshaw, time and again, he gets to the right place. Keeps it low.
Ward takes a beauty. What can they build here? Deer, dangerous to leave on his own. Nash outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Hawks have got the margin back beyond a goal.
Meat gets his hand to it. Nash, Ward. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? McDonald wins the race. Nash, Butler. That has to hurt. Blank. Grundy reads the ball so well. He might have thought about the corridor. Goulden, great body work. McDonald can keep it moving. Key contest coming up. Good disciplined defence. Curnow, he's got it. In he goes.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Swans are within a point. Grundy showing his skills.
He's copped some of his own medicine. The Hawks won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances.
Meat wins the tap. Ward, clever kick. Deer on a lead. Delivers it inside 50. Lewis commands the footy. Somehow released the ball.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Who can get the clearance? Morrison. Ward. He's been busy so far. McDonald
runs onto it. He's lost his bearings.
Goulden gets a kick away. Can't hang on under close attention. Grundy.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Meat slaps it out. Newcomb. That hand pass was telegraphed. Honours the lead. The defence has fallen down. The Hawks have been caught napping. Curnow finds himself unattended.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Swans in front now. Grundy palms it down. Warner, can he get it out? Mills, Goulden, good tackle.
You asked for it, you got it. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Meek showing his skills. Newcomb on the same page as his ruck. Centre square, loose ball. He's caught.
The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Meek palms it down. Ward, Morrison. Which side is this lad playing for? Attracted a crowd.
When one tackle just won't do.
It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Meek with a deft tap. Ward read it well. Newcomb squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Blakey is calm in a crisis. The Swans having a great patch. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's a strong mark. They've picked their way through. Mills fumbles it. Morrison desperate to win it back. D'Ambrosio, Chol working hard and being rewarded. The Hawks moving the ball well. Butler, D'Ambrosio. He might have thought about hand passing. Curnow. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Amati. Can he impose himself on the match?
The sprint is on.
Jordan takes the bounce. It's there.
A bit of meat time from him there, but that's okay when you're that good.
The Hawks really need to respond now. Meek wins it out of the centre. Newcomb, crunching tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
Meek gets his hand to it. Newcomb, D'Ambrosio. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Chol, he's wrapped up.
The Swans would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Meek got his palm to it. Ward. Good looking kick. Terrific grab there.
What's he got on offer?
He doesn't waste many. McLean
On centre wing is marked.
The Swans have started well. This ought to end in a goal. They've got them on the overlap. Newcomb got a fist in. Morrison. The Hawks under great pressure.
The benefit of the doubt does not apply here.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Hawks need to get cracking. It's been... a poor start. Meek wins it down. Ward feeling the heat. Can he find a teammate? Impey. Goulden heads them off at the pass. Boot to ball just in time.
Amon
Spoils.
Wicks taken to ground. No way through there, and they'll reset.
Good ruck work.
He'll feel that one.
We will do it all again. Meek wins it down. Newcomb. Chol marks on centre wing. He's lost possession. Day. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. Searching kick. Roberts at full back stops them in their tracks. The Swans showing some good signs early. Bice has charged into space. McInerney with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. You can see their confidence growing. Warner wins the contest hands down. Doesn't often waste it. D'Ambrosio
Couldn't reel it in.
That's poor play. Ginnivan. How will the umpire see this? They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Day. McKenzie kicks to space.
Rosas mops that one up. He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with great intent.
Meat gets his hand to it. Newcomb tries to bulldoze his way through. They've worked it well.
He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too.
Drives it inside the forward 50. McDonald out of the congestion. Meat
Intercepts.
Morrison navigated the traffic.
Attracted a crowd. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position.
McDonald showing his skills. Warner. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Meat punches it out of the ruck. Day. Nash charges onto it. Newcomb. Right place, right time. Goal.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Meat wins it down. Nash. Ball to be won on centre wing. McInerney gets to it first. It's a tough game. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Grundy got his palm to it. Cleary. Jordan. Can he hit a target? Normally delivers. McKenzie works hard to present. Conservative kick. Hill. He's put the foot down. Thought his way through it. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab.
That's well played. Tidy ball.
Mills has found some space. The Swans look sharp early. Meat wins it back. Great mark. Dishes it off. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Hawks won plenty of ball in that first quarter. In fact, they're leading the clearance count, but they undid some of their good work with sloppy disposal. If they can combine both elements, they'll be very confident they can win this game.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Grundy with a deft tap. Mills. Cleary. Meat gathers. Morrison gathers in the centre square. Hill.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. And they're out of trouble.
Meek takes an excellent grab.
Sends them inside 50 again. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. McDonald. Newcomb.
He's outmarked two of them.
To finish off the good work.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks have pulled it back to 5 points. Good ruck work. Mills. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
The two big men do battle. Cleary, Jordan, Mills. They're going hammer and tong. This is a hotly contested footy. Scrimshaw with a terrific mark deep in defence. Morrison on a lead. McInerney makes good contact. Met solidly. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Meat got his palm to it. Day. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Mills. McDonald. Jordan. Gets the kick away. Scrimshaw is a rock in defence. Butler all on his own. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Golden opportunity here. Great play. Jordan can run into an open goal.
For a little breathing space.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
Amon tasked with the kick in. Scrimshaw working hard and presenting well. Butler makes position. Impey can run with the footy. Throws it on the boot. Bice with the big fist. Grundy to no one in particular. Roberts displaying great endeavour. Hill. He's been quiet. Lewis. He's taken a beauty.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
They've got their tails up now.
Meek wins the hit out. Mills, Cleary. Can he impose himself on the match? Rowbottom. He's besieged. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Newcomb.
Time to turn on the Jets. Amon. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Good disciplined defence. Barris.
It's loose inside the 50.
D'Ambrosio onto the non-preferred.
Barris gives away a free, and the moment passes. Neat little worm burner.
Clean pickup. Day. No one can mark. Grundy squeezes the kick. He's hit up the lead.
What's he got on offer?
Penetrating ball. Rowbottom. That one was always his.
Golden opportunity here.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
One straight kick the difference. Meek palms it down. Morrison absorbing the pressure.
Who's got the wheels? Joel. Not on my watch, he says.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point.
Day. Hill. Terrific tackle. Shaves the grass with that one.
Throw in deep in the pocket.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Meek slaps it out. Day. Hill couldn't get an effective disposal.
Boot, ball, goal!
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
All tied up on the scoreboard. The big men fly. Day. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Meek wins it down. Butler. Morrison. The Swans on the ball now. Wicks. Dangerous to leave on his own.
Is anyone home?
Curnow gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
The Swans with their noses in front. Meek wins the tap like Batman and Robin. Butler, Morrison, D'Ambrosio takes the logical option. Day.
They're running up the stat sheet. He's run too far. He didn't leave the umpire any choice.
Well done. Aim on. You beauty.
What's he got on offer?
Good penetration on the kick. Butler has charged into space. In he goes.
He'll be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
Pops it through, and scores are level.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Back on terms again. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Butler. The Hawks are good with their hands. Ball spills free in the tackle. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Butler. Meek kicks to space. Day has bobbed up.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The ball's been living at one end. Day. He can make them pay royally.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Back into play. McDonald can keep it moving. That's skillful. Who's front and centre?
Campbell in his natural habitat. The fans will be happy to see this. Stoppage coming up on the wing. They might as well not have a run.
Butler stripped of it. Meek.
Neither side able to clear the footy. Meek is teaching him a lesson.
Day leading from the front. Lewis. It's a desperate tackle. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
He's completely miscued that.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Butler got a fist in and will have a throw in.
The Swans have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
McDonald showing his skills. Warner, Heaney, Cleary running in support.
Hacking it forward. Campbell in some space on the wing.
The Swans looking dangerous.
What's he got on offer?
They could be in front in a minute. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. McKenzie with a chance to relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Good vision there. Day takes the hand pass. Honours the lead. Can he find a teammate?
The kick was centimetre perfect. Amon.
He's got support. McKenzie wins the hard ball. Joel charges onto it. He might have thought about hand passing.
The sprint is on. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Lewis has got in behind them and can run into an open goal.
Already got one today.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They've got 5 for the quarter now, and they might not be done yet.
The Hawks with a bit of breathing space now. Meek could do this with his eyes closed.
Nash. McLean desperate to win it back.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Same old, same old. Ward, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
The umpire whistles for a ball up.
Meek, he's worth his weight in gold.
Day, it's a tough game.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to be able to restrict each other's ball movement, though.
McDonald with a deft tap. Cleary, they're playing for keeps.
Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Meek has been dominant in the ruck. Ward manages to get off a handball.
Campbell, one step ahead. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Meek is giving him a bath. Nash, D'Ambrosio takes them on. Feeling the heat.
It's not a fair fight. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
McLean.
They're tackling with venom today.
Meek.
He is simply too good.
Knew the tackle was coming. We've got another stoppage. McDonald slaps it out. This is great pressure footy. Something has to give soon.
The Swans might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
Day, Nash, McKenzie. Can he impose himself on the match? McDonald, he'll be sore in the morning.
That's commitment to the cause. That can only be holding the ball.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
McDonald,
He's been accosted. They've put themselves under pressure. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent.
Meek,
It's been a mighty performance.
attracted a crowd. He's set upon. Rinse and repeat. Meek,
Just for something different.
Ward, McDonald, didn't need to be asked twice. Campbell gets the kick away. That's an impressive mark.
What's he got on offer?
Goes long. Sicily fumbles. Could be costly. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Mills heads towards goal and does not let them down.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
One kick game again.
Meek
Continues to have his way.
Nash. McInerney handballs it to nobody. McKenzie absorbs the pressure. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Meek.
This is getting monotonous.
Day cops some unwanted attention.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Meek.
Has had his measure today.
Nash.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Swans are getting smashed in the clearances. A couple of their midfielders have been well down and must lift.
Day. A bit of a panicked handball. Butler. Ward. Meek. Nash. That might have been dropping the ball. Warner in the centre square. It must be his birthday. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Grundy. This spells trouble. Day. He's everywhere at the moment. The Swans under great pressure. McKenzie picks off the pass.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Blakey to bring it back in. Mills presents in space. Clever kick. Warner takes the safe option. Roberts makes position. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Normally delivers. Gathers it cleanly on the wing.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Watson on a lead. He's had little impact so far. Lloyd lays it off. Roberts
Getting involved.
no free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Meek wins the hit out. Morrison. D'Ambrosio doing the grunt work.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged. The crowd will tell the story.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
That's 9 different goal kickers now. They are sharing the love.
The Hawks are holding them at bay. Meek wins it down. Ward, Butler, he's run into trouble. Clean pickup. Plenty of heat in this game. Who's at home? Grundy
With another spoil.
Joel,
Bouncing ball.
McDonald, he's lost it.
Deer.
Blakey,
With a clumsy tackle, has conceded a free kick.
He's batting at 100% so far.
This for 2 in a row. He's got it. And they've pinched a break.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
Meek showing his skills. Morrison, read at best. Lewis is so strong one-on-one.
The Hawks have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
He'll be filthy he let that one go to waste.
The ball's been living at one end. Rowbottom has found some space. Searching kick. The Swans are out of trouble. Can he hit a target? That's a strong mark. Lowers the eyes. Roses. This is a big opportunity. He's been quiet.
Punched that like he meant it.
Butler. Mackenzie. Working hard and presenting well. You can see their confidence growing.
He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He makes no mistake.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks by 22. Meek.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Gets his kick despite the heat. D'Ambrosio. They're moving the footy quickly. Grundy thwarts them again. Tidy ball. Meek went bang. You can't question his commitment. Gives the handball away. They've given it back. Can he be the fire starter? Butler making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Warner.
You asked for it, you got it. Stoppage coming up on the wing. They might as well not have a ruck.
Morrison. Day in the right spot. D'Ambrosio got the handball away. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Hill has it within range.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Hawks have got it on their terms. The big men fly. Heaney, Warner
is racking up contested possessions.
Mills, foot race on the wing. Warner, he's been busy so far. Hardwick, spoils.
Taken to ground. You have to be tough to play this game.
The umpire will have it.
Meek is teaching him a lesson.
Morrison runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Met solidly.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Meek wins it down.
That's sloppy play.
Just shoveled it out.
Well-weighted kick.
Mills under pressure. Penetrating ball. Roberts intercepts. The Swans might be about to start.
Something. That's well played.
The Hawks forcing them out wide. Rowbottom
in the clear on centre wing.
Mills can keep it moving.
What's he got on offer?
McDonald. Good kick. He's hit up the lead. They'll take the patient approach. Joel has got loose.
Gee, they're playing well. They've picked their way through.
Watson. He's done brilliantly.
Deer
looms large as usual.
To put the icing on the cake.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
It's all going one way at the moment. What's the coach got to try to stop the rot?
The Hawks seemingly on top all over the ground at the moment. McDonald showing his skills. Campbell, Rowbottom running in support. McInerney hunting the footy. Cleary, Day desperate to win it back. Anyone's ball. Hardwick only knows one way. The Hawks have winners everywhere, looking to extend this margin. Meek is the target, and he marks. Newcomb marks. That's hard to stop.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Hawks are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Cleary navigated the traffic. Rowbottom
In his natural habitat. Campbell, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Wicks, when one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with venom today.
McDonald,
The winner there. Cleary, errant handball, and they've turned it over.
The Swans have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
McDonald palms it down.
Cleary, they desperately need a goal. He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Joel with a chance to run.
What's he got on offer?
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Manages to find a teammate. The Hawks are red hot at the moment. McDonald, Newcomb is released by the handball.
Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
The Swans have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Swans
Are buckling under the pressure.
McDonald got his palm to it. Campbell,
Who's got the wheels?
Grundy hasn't seen a lot of it.
McInerney.
Uses the body well. Looking to peg one back.
They've got a problem now. They've got time to put the kettle on.
Goulden has a vice-like grip.
The Swans with a late chance.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Scrimshaw tasked with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Takes the logical option.
Day, Butler. He's drawn a crowd.
We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time.
Meek could do this with his eyes closed.
Day, Morrison, Impey, Butler. Now it's someone else's problem.
Meek,
Scrimshaw can't afford to panic. Hardwick, foot race on. Who can get there first? Scrimshaw kicks to space. Good thinking and good execution too. Butler, Newcomb, they've worked it well. The Swans are chasing tail. Roberts got a fist in. Ginnivan gets the kick away. Campbell with the big fist. Blakey managed to get out despite the tackle.
that's a useful ball.
McLean,
His hand passing is a weapon.
Goulden goes long. Defence 101 there. How will the umpire see this?
A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Same old, same old.
Dangerous place to lose it. McInerney.
Boot, ball, goal!
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Swans with a much-needed goal.
Meek, he is simply too good.
Warner, he doesn't waste many. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Butler,
They've put themselves under pressure, hacking it forward. Detoli, here's a chance for a couple in a row. They're not back in it yet, but at least they've stabilised.
You wouldn't think they could win the game, but they might just make them a little nervous.
The Swans haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. McDonald showing his skills. Warner.
It's a hospital hand pass.
The umpire whistles for a ball up. McDonald showing his skills. Jordan with a chance to send it forward. Cleary working hard and being rewarded. Lace out. Great footy. Curnow
Is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Meek has been dominant in the ruck. Day. Newcomb. He's run into trouble. Morrison. The Swans
Might need plan B soon.
He's normally better than that. Chips to half-back. Goulden was afforded latitude. Cleary. Dangerous to leave on his own. Can he impose himself on the match? McLean had his name written all over it. Doesn't often waste it. Needed to be clean and wasn't. McDonald
On centre wing is marked.
He's generally a good kick. Amon presents in space. McDonald. Blakey is a rock in defence. And they're away. Crosses the paint. Grundy
Is racking up spoils.
Lloyd, who's front and centre? Morrison. This should end in a shot at goal. Deere takes the mark and can extend the margin.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
We shouldn't be surprised. They've been very efficient in front of goal today.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. It's a hot footy. Cleary. They need a spark. That's a bit of a waste.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Into the middle with the kick.
Punched that like he meant it.
Scrimshaw. Can he hit a target? Newcomb. All on his own. They're moving the footy well here. McDonald has charged into space.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He's going for his first, but that's going to pull up short.
Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Swans haven't been able to play their preferred turnover game because the opposition's foot skills have largely been very good. They're going to have to force the issue by creating as many contests as they can, closing down space and just being a little bit more defensively minded so that they ask some sterner questions of the opposition's ball use. We know that they can score quickly when they're able to generate regular turnovers, so I wouldn't be writing them off yet.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
McDonald.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
They need to hit the scoreboard here. Impey. He's not one to take a backward step. Hardwick. That's a dreadful hand pass. Warner. Blank. Tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's set upon.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
McDonald showing his skills. McLean. He converts and narrows the margin.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Swans stay in touch. McDonald.
A rare win.
Warner.
Bouncing ball.
Grundy. Another goal and they'll believe. The kick is precise. Can they get two in a row?
Hardwick continues to be a thorn in their side.
That's skillful. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. Newcomb has found some space. Kicks inside the forward 50. Meek in the clear.
He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
McDonald with three now.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Hawks can sense a soft kill here. The big men fly. Nash. Ginnivan. Who's at home? McDonald. Marks. And this is in danger of becoming a rout.
For number 4.
Touch and go. Misses.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
The Swans aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. Searching kick. He's hit up the lead. Kicks laterally. Warner can keep it moving. They've got to get a wriggle on. Cleary makes position. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. The Swans are out of trouble. Can he find a teammate? Day goes without it. Mills. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. They might as well not have a ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. McInerney has a paddock in front of him. He's wrapped up. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
The kick was centimetre perfect. Useful hand pass. Great play. Taking out some frustration, possibly. McDonald. It's there!
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Swans look at breaking point. D'Ambrosio. It's a masterclass in ruck work. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. McDonald smashes it out of there. Cleary. Here's a chance to get it forward. The Hawks have won it back. Clever kick. McDonald. That could be a goal-saving tackle. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
The Swans would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. McDonald. Row bottom. Handballs it to nobody. Mills. He's caught. Gets his kick despite the heat. McLean. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Butler. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Barris can get it and go. Day. Amon. McKenzie. D'Ambrosio. The Swans continue to be second to the ball. Morrison. Hardwick. Crunching tackle. He's besieged. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. McDonald smashes it out of there. Heaney. Mills. Gathers in the centre square. Cleary. What's he got on offer? He's been accosted. D'Ambrosio. I've liked his game today. No wonder coaches go grey. Good looking kick. That's well played. Tidy ball. They've opened them up here. Dishes it off. Cleary comes free in the tackle. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Joel on a lead. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Scrimshaw works hard to present. McLean takes an excellent grab. He doesn't waste many. Quality delivery by foot. He's got an option in the centre square. McDonald had it and lost it. D'Ambrosio runs onto it. Day. Joel knew where the help was. Impey. Amon. Off he goes with the advantage. Loose ball on centre wing. Too slow. Gets the kick away. Cleary out of the congestion. McDonald cannot be deterred. The Hawks won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. McDonald wins the tap. Warner. Cleary under pressure. Goulden drops into the hole and marks.
Kicking at his first.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
2 goals each for the quarter. D'Ambrosio. This is getting monotonous. Newcomb. Warner. Desperate to win it back. Can he impose himself on the match? Cleary. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Impey. Grundy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Warner. Scrimshaw. We've seen that before. Detoli. They're tackling with venom today. Meek is giving him a bath. Morrison. Day. They cannot keep him quiet. Deer. Takes him high. What's he got on offer? Watson looking to extend this margin. Sicily has it within range.
To finish off the good work.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
The Hawks are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Hawks, in this form, would challenge anybody. Meek, just for something different. Day. Rowbottom wins it back. Throws it on the boot. Time to turn on the Jets. He's been dispossessed. Knew the tackle was coming. And we will do it all again. Meek continues to have his way. Day. Ball to be won on centre wing. This is great pressure footy. We've got another stoppage. Meek, he is simply too good. Mackenzie, Watson can send them into attack. Ward, Jordan in the right spot at the right time. Cleary working hard and being rewarded. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Scrimshaw affects the turnover. Amon all on his own. Joel in the centre square. Newcomb, Ward just had to get it out. Hardwick. It's a tough game. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Meek with the tap. Morrison. The Hawks should score here. Sicily is in the clear and marks uncontested.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Swans are looking down and out. Meek wins it. Good ruck work and good roving too. Watson. The Hawks have winners everywhere. Conservative kick. McDonald gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Lloyd saw that coming. Bice. Grundy. The pickup is superb. Joel runs onto it. Couldn't burst through. Ward. Not on my watch, he says. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Meek is teaching him a lesson. Newcomb reads the tap well. He's under close attention. He might have thought about hand passing. Watson, you have to be tough to play this game. We've got another stoppage. Same old, same old. Newcomb. Watson charges onto it. Mackenzie has eyes only for the footy. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
The Swans came into this match very bullish about their chances, but they've forgotten to do the work.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Meek has been dominant in the ruck. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Jordan, centre square, loose ball. Roses, it's not a fair fight. Stoppage coming up on the wing. The two big men do battle. Mackenzie, Ward. Meek is cool under pressure. The Swans are chasing tail. We're watching a very good side here. Deer, here's real danger now.
These forwards and midfielders have great connection. It's no wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
This one might be settled now. Meek, it's been a mighty performance.
Morrison met solidly. Mackenzie, he'll be sore in the morning.
They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Delivers to centre half forward. Goulden, he's a dynamo. Closed him down. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Blank.
That's not like him.
Amati, he's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Meek wins the hit out.
Morrison trying to find a path. Mackenzie, Impey, solid tackle, harassed into an error. Jordan has it now on centre wing, gives it everything.
Hardwick continues to be a thorn in their side.
He's generally a good kick.
Butler,
He ran into a brick wall.
great tackling technique there. Joel could do this with his eyes closed.
Newcomb. Nash, terrific tackle.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Joel gets his hand to it. Morrison.
Hardwick lays it off. Good build-up. Little one to half-back. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
He's everywhere at the moment. Well played. He's had little impact so far. McDonald has found some space.
You'd like to be leading out a full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot today.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Swans will be burning the tape of this match. Joel got his palm to it. Nash.
They've given it back. Gives away a free, and the moment passes.
Keeps it low. Warner. That's good work rate. Mills has found some space. McDonald
On centre wing is marked.
He's hit up the lead.
What's he got on offer?
Playing for pride now. Hardwick spoils.
A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's drawn a crowd. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire. It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Can they follow that goal up with another?
McDonald.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Warner. Rowbottom. Loves the hard stuff.
Cleary gets his kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball.
McDonald.
Hacking it forward.
That's a strong mark. Towards the boundary line.
They've given it up.
Can he hit a target? Day with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searching kick. Thumped away. Curnow.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
The Swans with 2 on the bounce. Joel.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Morrison. Day. Amati accepted the invitation. McDonald has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. Roses has charged into space. Good kick. Lace out. Great footy. That's a useful ball. Newcomb wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. His field kicking is normally first rate. Barris, Mackenzie can keep it moving. They're playing with purpose and poise. Lewis working hard and presenting well. What can they muster from the back half?
Well-weighted kick. Day.
Dangerous to leave on his own.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
Good work rate.
Mackenzie
Makes position. The defence has fallen down. Blakey cuts it off. Doesn't often waste it. The Swans having a great patch. Honours the lead.
What's he got on offer?
Normally delivers. Morrison with the big fist. Day hunting the footy. Good thinking and good execution too.
Spearing pass.
Watson, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one.
One of the few times they've missed the target.
Warner works hard to present. And they're away. Wicks has time and space. The Hawks with an opportunity now.
Amon
Heads for the pocket.
Deer read it well and claims the mark.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Should kick it. He does.
What they wouldn't give for an extra big body down there.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Joel has rucked tirelessly. Day. Watson fighting hard. Looking for two in a row. Hill. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Morrison. This should be a goal. No problem.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Hawks with the past two goals. Joel wins the hit out. Nash feeling the heat. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Joel is giving him a bath. Newcomb, Day. That was almost handed to him. Cleary navigated the traffic. Warner, they could almost have raffled it. Inside 50 with the kick. Punched away. Rowbottom. He hasn't been himself today. Needed to be clean and wasn't. He shut him down.
Who's got the wheels?
How's it look down there, Gaz?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Joel,
Just for something different.
Nash,
Amon
Ward,
is folded back.
Mackenzie, Lewis, all alone in the centre square. They're running rings around them. Quality delivery by foot. This is getting ugly. Mackenzie, strong grab. McDonald, normally creative. Malakin, couldn't mark.
Attracted a crowd. They're tackling with venom today.
Joel,
Continues to have his way.
Mackenzie, boot, ball, goal.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Swans,
Checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest.
Joel,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Mackenzie.
Great anticipation.
Which way will it bounce? Grundy. Mills. It's a tough game,
When one tackle just won't do.
and we will do it all again. Joel.
The winner there.
Newcomb. Mackenzie. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Roses. This is great pressure footy.
The Swans are ill-equipped to compete with this down to the footy. There's no shame in losing, but they'd be really disappointed not to have competed more meaningfully.
Goulden. They desperately need a goal. Mills.
He'll feel that one.
Hurried kick goes very wide. Roberts runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Hardwick wins it back. Great mark. The Swans forcing them out wide. It was always his.
It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. They're bloodthirsty today. Ginnivan in some space on the wing. They're irrepressible at the moment. Mackenzie, a model of consistency. He lost his radar there.
They'll have to forgive him for that. He's a long way in credit.
Mills on a lead. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire says he had no prior. McDonald, a rare win. Warner has covered some territory today. Look at him go. What's he got on offer? Wicks. Big shove there. Has to be a free. That's skillful. Good disciplined defence. Rowbottom. Roses. Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
That hurts. It's been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Blank in the clear. Tidy ball. Mills! Again with the superior judgment. Bangs it long. Defence 101 there. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Newcomb, ever reliable. Hardwick. McLean. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Hawks by 57. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Butler, one step ahead. Boot to ball just in time. That's poor play. Can he impose himself on the match? Amon, Ward, thought his way through it. Nash with a chance to run. Newcomb, they're building something dangerous here. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's had little impact so far. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. Deer, right place, right time, goal.
Normal service has resumed.
The Swans, a shot. What a debacle it's been. Meek wins it. Morrison. Through the centre square he goes. Can he hit a target? McDonald. Not on my watch, he says. Day. He stopped in his tracks. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. The two big men do battle. Cleary. Rowbottom. Heaney. Blakey runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Cleary. Roberts. Should have done better. Impey got a fist in. McLean tries a safe ball. Wicks. That's good work rate. They're moving the footy quickly. Detoli is the target and he marks. Clever kick. Blank. He'll be annoyed by that. Goal coming up.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The Hawks by 57. Meek, it's been a mighty performance. Day, Newcomb. Butler, he's under close attention. Hardwick, he's suddenly a popular man. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Butler, this will be his 5th inside 50. That's a waste. The kick is precise. His field kicking is normally first rate. Scrimshaw, can he find a teammate? McDonald makes good contact. Morrison, anyone's ball. Solid tackle. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Rowbottom kicks to space. Detoli absorbs the pressure. Whoa, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
The Hawks are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. Day, he's got support. Morrison, he'll pump them into attack yet again. Roberts went bang. Ginnivan. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. They might as well not have a rut. Mills with a steal. Gets his kick despite the heat. I've liked his game today. They might be caught out on the turnover. Hacking it forward. Who's front and centre? Watson. Crunching tackle. You asked for it. You got it. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Kicks to centre wing. Watson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ginnivan somehow released the ball. Honours the lead. Normally delivers.
Detoli
Has found some space.
Is anyone home?
Butler. Newcomb. A bit of a panicked handball. Impey. Blank. The Hawks under great pressure. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
It's loose inside the 50.
It's a desperate tackle.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
And they're away. A chance to clear now.
Detoli
With the intercept mark. Can they get two in a row? Blank had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
The umpire will have it.
Meek has had his measure today.
Day. Mackenzie in the centre square. Ignoring the corridor for now. Goulden heads them off at the pass. Can they keep the footy this time? Good work rate. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired.
That's a useful ball.
Day presents in space. Conservative kick. Ward makes position. Grundy read that one like a book. The Hawks guarding the corridor. Heaney.
What's he got on offer?
He's hit up the lead.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Wicks. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Goulden. Amati playing for pride now.
Scrimshaw is proving hard to pass. He's lost his bearings.
Blank pounces. The Swans
Continue to be second to the ball.
The Hawks
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Same old, same old.
Morrison. Day. McLean desperate to win it back.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Meek, he is simply too good.
Day sharks it. Chol dangerous to leave on his own. Watson. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
Just as well, the result is already assured.
The Hawks extended their advantage in that quarter, and this match is as good as theirs as we turn for home. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Hawks midfield is a well-oiled machine, and they are showing us all why they're widely regarded as one of the best in the business. The quality of the ruck work is first rate, but the way the mids are blocking for each other, finding space and reading the taps is a pleasure to watch. They're running rampant and the forwards are loving every moment of it. This should be a huge margin by the final siren.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Meek is teaching him a lesson. Day, Goulden, they've given it back. He's caught. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Day, Cleary, mops that one up. McInerney, the Swans are good with their hands. Goulden under pressure.
Cleary. McDonald.
He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick.
Hardwick tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Meat is giving him a bath. Mackenzie. Clean pickup. Ward. Stripped to the footy. McDonald doing the grunt work. Goulden. They've worked it well.
He's everywhere at the moment. Blank is there in defence. Careful with the kick. Watson with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're a pleasure to watch.
Cleary clears the area. Grundy. Mills. This is promising.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Curnow is hard to beat one-on-one.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Swans haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them.
Meat continues to have his way.
Clever handball. They've put themselves under pressure.
McInerney with a little bit of time.
What's he got on offer? He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
It's eluded him.
Cleary. Warner.
It's no place for the faint-hearted. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Cleary.
Picks it off. That's poor kicking.
Can't keep hold of it.
Watson
Gathers. Day. All on his own.
a rare turnover and welcome respite.
The Swans
might be about to start something.
In no hurry here. McInerney works hard to present.
McLean has charged into space.
Rosas marks on centre wing. This is much better. Quality delivery by foot. Just has to hit a target. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Probing ball. Blank. Spoils.
Got to get rid of it.
That's a bruising tackle.
A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Meat could do this with his eyes closed.
Morrison.
It's been deemed a deliberate rush behind. Oh, that hurts.
It's always contentious, isn't it?
Straight in front, should not miss.
They don't come easier.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match.
Mackenzie.
Watson running in support.
Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
McLean.
He'll be sore in the morning.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Meat.
He's worth his weight in gold.
Mackenzie.
Morrison. Newcomb. Terrific tackle. We've got another stoppage.
Meat.
Just for something different.
Mackenzie.
Mills gets in the way, gets the kick away. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal.
Mackenzie
can keep it moving. Watson.
That's well played. What's he got on offer?
Delivers to centre half forward.
Spent what he didn't have.
Rosas didn't need to be asked twice. Newcomb, he's not giving up. Morrison takes the hand pass. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
The Swans aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger.
Clever kick.
Thumped away. Ginnivan farms it out. Hill throws it on the boot. Hardwick closed him down. He's set upon.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball.
We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck.
That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Rowbottom. He lost his radar there.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Meat lumbering after it. Out of the congestion.
Tidy ball.
Manages to find a teammate.
Neat little worm burner.
They're moving the footy well here. Normally delivers.
Detoli.
Newcomb affects the turnover. Watson knew the tackle was coming. Great tackling technique there.
Meek. This is getting monotonous.
Newcomb.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
We've got another stoppage.
Meek. It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Nash squeezes the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first?
Looking to hit up the short option.
Joel on a lead. He doesn't waste many. Ginnivan working hard and being rewarded.
That's a useful ball.
Hill. It's a tough game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
Meek. It's been a mighty performance.
Newcomb. Malakin got to the drop zone.
Short pass looks good.
McDonald has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. Honours the lead.
Cleary pushes into space and receives the footy.
This is more positive. Well played. He's lost it. They're a big chance here.
Taking out some frustration possibly.
Hill is always dangerous inside 50. Nash. Terrific forward pressure.
I've liked his game today.
Jordan doesn't want to turn it over there. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Scrimshaw. Hand pass cut off. Barris wins it back. He's hit up the lead. Morrison just shoveled it out. Dave. He's besieged. The umpire says he had no prior.
Meek, the winner there. They've got good chemistry, those two.
Nash. That's not ideal. In no man's land. Jordan
wins the race. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Amati can just about go all the way.
What's he got on offer?
Picking their way through. Cleary got to the right position and hung on.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He goes with the banana and he's kicked it beautifully.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Swans will not go away.
Meek, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances.
Nash.
Bouncing ball. I felt that one from here.
And we will do it all again.
Meek has had his measure today.
Nash needs help. Ward.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Meek has been dominant in the ruck. Nash.
The Hawks on the ball now.
Absorbs the pressure. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Hawks have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Nash
attracted a crowd.
The game might be over as a contest, but there's still plenty of intensity. Punch clear. Morrison on the same page as his ruck. Meek.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Blakey to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
I think the 3 votes might just be heading his way.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Meek with a deft tap. Dave. Nash to no one in particular.
Who's got the wheels?
Mackenzie. Amati
runs onto it. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
McDonald. They desperately need a goal. Barris wins it back. Great mark. Doesn't often waste it.
Turned over on centre wing.
He's generally a good kick. Ward with the big fist.
Amon. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. They might as well not have a run. Nash, Goulden, gathers. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
He's batting at 100% so far.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Blank with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're playing with purpose and poise.
Day,
All on his own. You can see their confidence growing. Grundy cuts it off. Jordan comes free in the tackle.
how did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
He picked his pocket. That one was not open to interpretation.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Can they get themselves a consolation prize?
They've got them on the overlap. Scrimshaw is proving hard to pass. Gatoli,
Not a lot of positives today. They're breaking down across half forward. Searching kick.
they've opened them up here.
The Hawks are playing some great footy.
Day, time to turn on the Jets. Butler,
Can he hit a target? That's a good option, and this looks promising.
they're well drilled.
Blakey wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. McInerney makes position, and they're away. The Swans with a chance here. Rosas can't hang on under close attention. Lloyd, Meek making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Butler, Day, in the right spot.
Nash, can he find a teammate? Malakin,
That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil.
they need a spark. Lloyd presents in space. The Swans
Have been out of sorts.
quality delivery by foot. Probing ball. Blakey works hard to present. Good looking kick. Cleary takes a beauty. Can he be the fire starter? Scrimshaw couldn't hold it under pressure.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
He fumbled at the critical moment. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Mackenzie, Grundy
Doing what he does best.
met solidly.
You have to be tough to play this game.
The umpire will have it.
Meek continues to have his way.
Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here.
Scrimshaw, they must be sick of the sight of that. Day,
Impey tries to bulldoze his way through.
he's been accosted. You asked for it, you got it. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Meek is teaching him a lesson. Day, he's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Deer,
Working hard and presenting well.
Day, Meek,
Slick hands.
Butler,
The Hawks continue to do as they wish. Good disciplined defence.
Hill,
From the impossible angle. It's not impossible for him.
Even Bradman had to work harder for a double ton than this.
The Hawks are looking irresistible. Meek is giving him a bath. Heaney, he'd like that one again.
no one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Meek could do this with his eyes closed. Nash, Ward, he's drawn a crowd.
The pressure is relentless.
The Swans aren't winning anywhere near enough ball, and when they do, they're turning it over. They need a big lift.
Through the centre square he goes.
They've got to get a wriggle on.
Rosas, Mills, you can't question his commitment. They really need this, and he delivers.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Swans with a much-needed goal.
Meek, he is simply too good. Day,
That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. McInerney, no one could mark. Amati pops it through for his fifth. What a game he's having.
He's kept them in it. Just a pity he hasn't had more support.
The Swans haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there.
Meek, he's worth his weight in gold. Day, Nash, I've liked his game today. They've given it back.
Good kick. That's poor play. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
They've bottled it up. Meek, just for something different. Nash, it's loose inside the 50.
Lewis,
Day, takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
the Hawks are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Day out of the congestion. He's everywhere at the moment. Heaney in the centre square. He's struggled to make an impact to this point.
Barris, we've seen that before. He's kicked it like an arrow.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Swans need to back that up and generate some momentum.
Meek, it's a masterclass in ruck work.
Day, McKenzie. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Feeling the heat. He's set upon.
They're tackling with venom today.
Meek with a deft tap. Nash. Grundy clears the area. Newcomb. The Swans
continue to be second to the ball.
Something has to give soon.
The Swans are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Bice takes an excellent grab.
It's hard to find a winner for them today. Rowbottom can keep it moving. Clever kick. McDonald
in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer?
Normally delivers.
Meek, they just keep kicking it back to him. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. The Hawks won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances.
Meek with a deft tap. Nash. McKenzie.
The sprint is on. Hill. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
That's a useful ball. Good work rate.
The Swans
might be about to start something.
The kick is precise. Well played. He might have thought about the corridor. McLean onto it in a flash.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a hot footy today.
Doesn't often waste it. Hardwick on a lead.
Drives it inside the forward 50.
Roberts with another spoil. It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Swans need a miracle now. Meek looking for territory. Nash, Rowbottom, desperate to win it back.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Roses outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They desperately need a goal. McLean delivers to centre half forward. McDonald
is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Goulden,
they've worked it well.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
Here's an opportunity. He's found the middle, and did they ever need that?
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
There's one crack papered over. Meek, this is getting monotonous.
Nash, McKenzie. Grundy, ever reliable. Terrific tackle. Squeezes the kick. In no man's land. Warner.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Goulden.
He'll feel that one. He steps over the line with a footy and we've got a throw in. Meek, it's been a mighty performance.
Nash.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Wicks absorbing the pressure. Cleary. Warner running in support. McLean made that kick look good.
Is anyone home?
Barris tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
He's got another one.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Swans have made inroads just when they looked in trouble. Meek has been dominant in the ruck. Morrison, McKenzie. McLean gathers. Jordan, a bit of a panicked handball. Butler has it now on centre wing. Thought his way through it. Meek, Day, under pressure. He's generally a good kick. McDonald intercepts. Meek wins it back. Great mark. Newcomb.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the metre was charged.
Poor hands there.
Goes laterally. He didn't break stride.
It's not a fair fight. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Can he be the fire starter? Hardwick
Makes good contact.
gathers it cleanly on the wing. Newcomb, Butler, spills out in the tackle. Impey. Ginnivan. It's a hot footy.
The fans will be happy to see this.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
Meek. He's turned in one of the great ruck performances.
Butler. Can he hit a target? Searching kick.
Amon runs onto it.
Ginnivan might fancy himself here. Handball off was good.
Joel is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. McDonald has found some space. Quality delivery by foot. He's got an option in the centre square.
Poor disposal keeps letting them down.
The Swans with an opportunity now.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Same old, same old.
Newcomb.
What a game he's played. Day.
He just dropped it. Not a lot of positives today. Goulden.
He's suddenly a popular man.
We'll have another ball up.
2 rucks, please. They might as well not have a ruck.
Newcomb. Jordan. Didn't need to be asked twice. Cleary. Through the centre square he goes. Harassed into an error. Rowbottom is cool under pressure.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Hardwick
Runs onto it.
Can he find a teammate? Loose ball on centre wing.
Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders.
Good looking kick.
Punched that like he meant it.
He's besieged. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
Meek has had his measure today.
Almost threw it out. Rowbottom. Goulden. To no one in particular. They've put themselves under pressure. Probing ball. Ginnivan drops into the hole and marks.
6 marks now. He's been a consistent threat.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
The Swans
Aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger.
He's had little impact so far. Wicks. Which way will it bounce? Butler wins it back.
That's a well-placed kick.
Day has floated forward.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Even Bradman had to work harder for a double ton than this.
A nice percentage boost coming up. Meek got his palm to it. Morrison, Newcomb. He'll be sore in the morning.
That's commitment to the cause.
And we will do it all again.
Meek continues to have his way.
Day. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Mills. Morrison in the centre square. Butler.
That one was not open to interpretation.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Wicks has charged into space. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up.
Meek is teaching him a lesson.
Newcomb sharks it. Morrison. Lewis
Marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
What a game he's having. He's drilled his fourth.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way.
Meek, he is simply too good.
Nash, Newcomb.
Big tackle laid. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Hardwick cuts them off yet again. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Mills cuts it off. Kicks to centre wing. They've opened them up here. I've liked... It's his game today.
Honours the lead. Rowbottom. Couldn't get a disposal.
Mills.
Watson.
Taken to ground. That's holding the footy.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Useful hand pass. A good kick here and they'll be in business.
Scrimshaw. Oh, yes! In a match full of highlights, that might be the best of them.
Mackenzie. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
The Hawks are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
That's the record. They've just gone past Geelong on 37-17, 239 for the highest score in AFL history.
The Hawks have kicked the pass three and they're looking formidable. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Nash, they're a pleasure to watch. How will the umpire see this? Some indirect ball movement here. Blakey, he's set upon. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite.
Meek, just for something different.
Ward, Nash, to put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. He's missed.
Oh, a couple of teammates are suggesting that perhaps he should have given that one off.
The Swans have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
The Hawks are giving them nothing. Who can get the clearance? Nash takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Swans will be campaigning for mulligans after this. McDonald wins it down. Jordan.
That's not like him.
Meek, so influential today.
The Hawks have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Joel has his first.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Hawks claimed 4 vital points in the race to September. That wasn't much of a contest half. How did you see it?
The Hawks were terrific in close today, and it enabled them to generate a significant inside 50 differential. They also controlled the tempo, moving the footy quickly when the opportunity presented, but they were prepared to maintain possession and be patient when necessary. This is a well-rounded and potent side.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one.